By the time you watch this, it'll be Wednesday, June 22nd. And I wanted to come on here because 3 days by the time you watch this, is what I'm trying to say, will be the AEW and NJPW All Elite Wrestling New Japan Pro Wrestling collab event, Forbidden Door from Chicago at the United Center. And even though the event is shaping up to look really good on paper, there is an issue going into it. And that issue is the fact that apparently some talent that want to be on there, that should be on there, will not be on there. Let me explain. Apparently there is an issue going on between 3 different organizations that I guess AEW has ties to internationally. Those organizations are AAA, CMLL, and New Japan. And New Japan is not that big of an issue really, but they are involved. Well, let me correct myself. New Japan is kind of does have an issue in this because of the fact that, well, basically, I guess they had some kind of deal going on with AAA, then they worked with CML, and it's complicated. But long story short, because of this issue between mostly AAA and CMLL, and it does involve, believe it or not, Andrade El Hidro, and I'm sure some other situations. Because of this, AAA has forbade any of the contracted talent, even if that talent is also contracted. Hold on for a sec. Like I said, even if that talent is also contracted to AEW, AAA has forbade them from competing, in this event. In other words, competing against New Japan stars, because apparently, like I said, NJPW did something that I guess caused them to lose the partnership or the trust of AAA, because they worked with CMLL in some way that AAA wasn't aware of or something. I'm not really sure. Hold on. Like I said, I'm not really sure, but like I said, it's complicated. You have to look it up yourself. Just look up on Google, New Japan and AAA CMLL Forbidden Door issues. And again, apparently because of these issues, talent that's contracted to both AAA and AEW, like Andrade El Hidro and the Lucha Brothers, Penta, Oscuro, and Fenix, and several others that, like I said, are contracted to both companies, can't compete, in this event. And I'm sure the same goes for some CMLL talent that might be contracted to AEW in a way as well, which is kind of strange because, that CMLL talent, well, that's contracted to AEW as well, or maybe more so New Japan. Is it me, or haven't they competed against some of these AAA guys? Both were working with AEW or working in the under the AEW banner. Is it just me, or did that not happen? I'm just saying. Anyway, like I said, it's complicated. You can Google the information yourself if you want to. The thing is though, it shouldn't be an issue at all. It shouldn't be an issue, at all. What's that? Like I said, it shouldn't be an issue at all, because when you really get down to it, this is not a full-on New Japan Pro Wrestling event. Or a AAA event. This is not a full-on CMLL event. This is basically an AEW event. The only thing is it's being, co-presented, collabed with New Japan. So it's a 50. So New Japan has say in it, but it's a 50-50, presentation. So it's basically equal booking. It's equal promoting, and things like that. So it shouldn't be that big of a deal, right? It's not New Japan running the whole damn show. It's not, AAA running the whole damn show. CMLL doing the whole damn show. It's equal footing. 50-50 equal footing. And yet, because of something so petty, as a lot of people have pointed out, that, happened, I guess you could say behind the scenes wise between CMLL, AAA, and to an extent New Japan, some of the matches we want to see will not happen. I mean, Andrade did an interview with Hugo Savinovich, hold on. Andrade recently did an interview with Hugo Savinovich, the longtime Spanish play-by-play announcer who's known mostly for his time in WWE and now also works for AEW by kind of providing a bilingual commentary, to the shows. Andrade, like I said, he recently did an interview with him, and Andrade mentioned that the original idea, because obviously it was set in stone already. I guess once they knew they had to get the championship off Juice Robinson, that Andrade was supposed to face Will Ospreay for the United States Championship. And even there were plans for him to fly over to Japan to get that match, the program for that match at Forbidden Door started. But because of these behind the scenes petty little issues between AAA and CMLL, and to an extent New Japan, that never happened. That never occurred. And Andrade basically said himself on Twitter, he basically, sarcastically said, "Thanks, AAA," because because of this stupid behind the scenes feud between the promotion. He's like, "Thanks, AAA, for ruining, my chance, at being part of something, historical." That's 4 cars in a row there. That's the most I've seen in a while. But anyway, he sarcastically on Twitter said, "Thanks, AAA and CMLL, for basically screwing him out of this opportunity at Forbidden Door." And again, it's not just him, it's the Lucha Brothers. It's the Lucha Brothers as well. They can't compete because of what's going on. I mean, heck, we can't even see a potential reuniting of Los Ingobernables, which involves Andrade, Rush, and Naito. We can't even see that because of this. And I will agree, it is just petty. It is stupid. Because, once again, and I know I'm repeating myself here, New Japan, is doing 50-50 promoting with AEW on this. New Japan's not running the whole damn thing. If anybody has a little bit of an edge in running the whole damn thing, it's AEW. And if anybody should use leverage and power with that slight edge they have in co-promoting this event, it's Tony Khan. Tony Khan should be the one that's like, "Guys, look, Andrade is contracted to me, as well as he's contracted to AAA, so I can use him just as equally as you guys can." Same with the Lucha Brothers. So he could power play here, and he said, "Look, I can legally, because I have them contractually under my, hireship, if you will. I could have them wrestle here if I want to, even if I have to take you guys, AAA, to court in violation of some kind of legal violation of not letting it happen." He could do that. I think there's a way that he can do that. The point that I'm getting at, folks, is this shouldn't be an issue. And hopefully, within the next several days, tonight, on the night of the day you're watching this, hopefully, Tony Khan, within the time I've recorded this, which is on the 17th, and the time you watch this, which is on the 22nd, hopefully Tony Khan by then has done something to reach some kind of agreement with all parties to just set aside the differences for one night and let the matches people want to see happen become a reality. I mean, this is why when you think about it, instead of Andrade and Will Ospreay, we're getting Orange Cassidy and Will Ospreay. So, yeah, it's a good trade, but still, it's like, as much as I like Orange Cassidy, and who doesn't, Andrade and Will would have been a lot better, and I think people know it. But hopefully, between the time I record this and you watch it, and the days that follow this for Forbidden Door, hopefully he will have things straightened out, and hopefully things will be settled. But we'll have to see. But I do agree. It is a very petty, dumb, chain of events that's causing what is going to be a great interpromotional pay-per-view event with New Japan and All Elite Wrestling, is preventing what's going to be a great interpromotional pay-per-view from being even better. And that shouldn't be the issue. But what do you guys think? What are your thoughts on, these petty little behind-the-scenes issues between CMLL and AAA, and to an extent New Japan, that's preventing, like I said, what's going to be a great pay-per-view from being even better? What are your thoughts? Let me know in the comment section below, as well as in the live chat during the premiere, where super chats and super sticks are encouraged and would be appreciated. And super thanks will also be on afterwards. But let me know what your thoughts are, guys. And until next time, I will talk to y'all later. And at the time and day you are recording this, have a good Wednesday. Have a good rest of your Wednesday if you don't see me upload anything else after this.